I like to push myself to the furthest I can go, push the envelope on the guitar, the instrument. It's fun. I love that. I love that challenge. I create by just playing a lot. And then parts happen. And then, oh man, I gotta remember this. This is pretty good. Sometimes, you know, cup of coffee, join and boom, all of a sudden there's like a melody. And just it happens. And then I create, and sometimes I just kick in the studio. And then all of a sudden it feels right. You know, you can write it and you can play it perfectly, but only sometimes you get the moment where you really get that special performance. And then I just put up a mic and it happens.
Was there a point in your life where you were like, I'm a musician?
I definitely, when I moved to America, I learned also being a sound engineer, which I'm very thankful right now, and I was doing a lot of sound engineering in Germany too, and playing too. And then, but I was kind of like getting sick of the studio kind of thing, and so then I said, hey, fuck this, and then I took a big step, just all by myself. I just moved here, and just like decided to be a guitar player. That's definitely was the moment. This is the oldest guitar that I have. This is called, I call her Mr. Whispers. There was this guy living down there. The first 6 years that I lived here, his name was Zach. He was an old black guy. He was driving, he was a legend in Venice. He was driving on a tricycle and had a megaphone in the back, and he was listening all these messages. Venice, I love you. Welcome to Venice, California. With whisper voices, so they called him Mr. Whispers, right? I helped him move out, loading the truck, and it was so many cockroaches, so many, but he was a crazy old lovely man, right? He also whispered him. So after we think there was this beat up guitar lying in the corner, right? No strings, no bridge, everything fucked up, right? And like, what's happening to this? He's like, it's yours. So I'm like, okay. So Thomas that builds these guitars, right, came here. He's like, do you know what you got there? I'm like, it's an old guitar, it's cool, right? He's like, yeah, it's a parlor guitar from the turn of the century. This walnut wood is not even, this tree doesn't exist anymore. It's like, when you have a little money together, let me get, so I gave it to him. 6 months later, he didn't want to give it back to me. Like, it's better than all the old Washburns, he said. It's definitely like before 1900. If I would have to buy it, I never would have enough money to buy something like this, especially not this thing, but you know, these things come to me. Yeah. There's certain things, you know, when I grew up as a kid and I saw, my mom took me to see Paco de Lucia. I'm like, fuck, right? You know, that was, I don't know how many years ago, way, way long ago, but I'm like, to imagine being able to play something like this one of these days on a guitar that is so good like this, whatever, but eventually you get it. So that is something that's accomplishment that is independent of money or fame or success. That's an accomplishment for yourself. My name is Jost. I'm guitarist for life. That's it.